Please sit back, relax, and enjoy this update on day 1284.
Fantastic day to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Grab a cup of coffee. I've got some fantastic news, and I've got some horrible news. Where do I start? Well, first off, it's October 11th, 2023. I've been following my journey around the world. It's day 1284 of my crazy Be Fantastic world tour to try to make the world a kinder place. And am I crazy? I'm starting to think maybe I am a bit crazy, although I do like to follow in the words of Steve Jobs, who once said, people who are crazy enough to think they can make a difference in the world are the ones that do. Well, and the fantastic news is I have 7,368 people in 125 countries that I've met that have said they will try to follow the 3 commitments to kindness, which I'm totally convinced solve all mankind's problems. And mankind has a lot of problems. My goodness. But I want to say on the positive for a few minutes, I do know for a fact that I've changed lives. And I hope to change more lives, because some people are not so happy out there. Some people are confused. Some people need some positive information. And that's why I have hundreds of WhatsApp groups where I send out every morning for free a motivational quotes from famous people in history. And I hope you're receiving them. Hope you're liking them. A lot of people don't have time to open up the WhatsApp because they're so busy trying to make money. And I've done a lot of interviews on this channel where people have gotten tired of society, escaped society, and those are the smart ones. Because society, well, that's all the bad news. Let's not talk about society quite yet. Let's talk about you. Being happy. That's the goal. And the 3 commitments to kindness will make you happy. And if you haven't joined yet, text 502 plus 502-5531-8892 with your first name only and your city of birth, and you'll go on a list called World Kindness List, where I'm keeping track of all our 7,368 ambassadors. It gets updated about once a month, because I'm a one-man band trying to make a difference in the world. I have a few helpers around the world, and a lot of supporters, which is fantastic. And that keeps me going. The positive texts I get that say, keep it up, thank you, you made my day, those kind of things. So it's really quite exciting to know I'm making a difference. I'm just one little guy in the world trying to make it a better world. And we need to make it a better world. Now, I don't watch the news too much anymore. And when I was living in Egypt, I watched a lot of it, too much. And one of my sayings is, the more you know, the easier your life will be, and the more valuable you will be to others. Well, sometimes ignorance is bliss. And I turned on the news, and now there's another war. The Israeli war. It's 5 days old now. And I didn't know it was happening because, again, I didn't watch the news. And God bless the people that don't watch the news, because the news is about fear. And it's an entertainment program. They say if it bleeds, it leads. That's the motto of the newscasts. They hope and pray for some a ridiculously horrible event so they could report on it, as they did with COVID and many other things. But now we have the Israeli war, which now makes 32 active wars going on in the world. And it's about greed and power, always about greed and power. And we've had wars throughout history, throughout mankind. I guess in the past 3,600 years, we've had 268 years of peace, where the world was at peace. And that's 8% of the time. 8% of the time. And it's about money. It's all about money. And that money is greed. And that's the bad news. The bad news is the wars that are going on, the conflicts that are going on, the horrible atrocities that go along with those. And if we follow the 3 commitments to kindness, we won't have lying, stealing, cheating, arguing, fighting, belittling, teasing, killing, enslaving, raping, littering. We won't have those things if we're kind. And so I'm on a mission, and a few people are following me. A few people drop out because they don't have time for kindness. They got to make money. I know a lot of rich people, and they're too busy to open up their WhatsApp to read a motivational quote from someone famous in history, sometimes from me. I'm not famous. I don't want to be famous. You don't want to be rich or famous. Trust me on that one. because it brings a lot of problems. I want to have a nice, quality group of ambassadors of kindness. And to that end, I'm going to create a charity foundation where I can support, or everyone can support the mission of BFI, Be Fantastic International, and support kindness, and support the 7,000 plus, hopefully it'll be more one day, of kind people that have some fantastic projects, that have nice charities, that have organizations to help humanity, not just to make money. I will not support companies just out there to make money. Leon, one of our ambassadors, has a great water machine. Saul has a great technology for getting rid of fossil engines and converting them into electric engines. Jim has a great sustainability farm and technology in Florida. We have got thousands of great ambassadors in the world doing some fantastic stuff. And I want to support y'all. So I want you to send me your information. We're creating a new website, and that'll be listing all great ambassadors and all their great projects. And exposure brings success. Communication brings success. So if I can help all the 7,000 ambassadors with your project, I'd love to. But I'm not going to support anyone who's not an ambassador of kindness. You've got to be an ambassador of kindness to be part of this organization, to be part of saving humanity from its idiocy of wars and greed, and the power plays that are out there. So there's some fantastic things happening in the world, some fantastic people doing some fantastic things, and there's some horrible people out there. I was just watching another video on the war in Ukraine. It's going on for 18 months now. And it's not what you all think. There's histories that goes back to the World War II and even before. And it's all about territory. It's all about ego, and it's about money and greed and all those horrible things. But I'm going to continue on my mission. I'm not doing it for money. It's my gift to the world. You know that. But I will create some merch. Some Be Kind hats, some Be Kind mugs. This is a Be Fantastic mug. It's my little mission. What else am I going to do in retirement? Play golf? Love watching movies. I love watching movies. Movies are fantastic. And it's about education, because movies, one of my things is, my crazy thought, is that if you knew nothing about humanity and you came to Earth and you want to learn all about humanity, watch every film made. Because films are fantastic. They're made by incredibly intelligent people. They wrote a book, which just sometimes turns into a script and a movie. And they got their facts down. When you watch a movie about the White House, it's exactly how the White House looks. And when you watch a movie about Cleopatra, it's exactly how they dressed and acted. So you're learning the history of mankind by movies. From the dawn of man, from Lucy, from 2001, and now we're thinking about space and traveling to Mars, and it's all happening in real time. Movies are fantastic. Watch them. That's one of my things in retirement, is watching movies, because I don't want to play golf, tennis. My back hurts right now. I can't play tennis. I love movies. So in my day, I watch movies. I do my philosophy. I share my quotes with the thousands of ambassadors out there. My goal is to have one ambassador in every city on the planet, and village, and country, and state. We've got 125 countries. We've got hundreds and hundreds of people in cities, of course, around the world. But there's 10,000 cities, so I have a ways to go. And please, it's free. Unless you want to pay. I know people don't like things for free. Crazy world. So the fantastic thing is, in this group, there's some fantastic human beings. I've been privileged to meet you and others that are just truly doing fantastic things in life. And let's unite. Let's encourage others to join the 3 commitments, or to follow the 3 commitments. They solve all mankind's problems. Commitment number 1, be kind to yourself. That's the first most important thing. When the oxygen mask drops, put it on first. You can't help anybody unless you're alive. unless you're happy or well. You're not any good to yourself or others or the planet if you're not alive. So you come first. And I can talk for hours on how to be kind to yourself. Eat healthy. Don't drink too much. Don't take too much. I mean, I don't say don't drink alcohol, don't take drugs. Do it in moderation. If it makes you happy, do it, but do it in moderation. Don't work too hard. Do that in moderation. You got to do things in moderation. So that's the number one commitment, the hardest and the most important. Number two is be kind to everyone else. That's the golden rule. And the plants and the creatures. You know, the vegans are being kind to creatures that don't eat meat. There's a lot of bad things going on in the world, and if we're kind to one another, we won't have war if we're kind. We won't have rapes if we're kind. Freaking loser is out there raping people. No is no. I mean, in the old days it didn't used to be, but nowadays it is no. You know, with sex, drugs, and rock and roll in my day. At any rate, so number two, be kind to everyone. Kindness counts. And three, be kind to planet Earth, our Mother Earth, our environment. If we destroy, which we're doing, our planet, we have to go to Mars. This is going to be a trash. 8 billion people littering every day. Well, not all 8 billion, of course, but 8 billion people pooping every day. That's a lot of waste, along with the billions of other animals pooping. It's a lot of poop on the Earth. And that's a problem. So we have to have moderation. Don't eat so much. Don't buy so much. Don't do anything so much. But be kind as often as you can. Anyway, I'm ranting, I'm raving, I'm happy to be back on Belize and making some more signs for the people. They love them here. And, of course, one of the programs in Be Fantastic International is to teach people how to make signs and how to sell them in your local village and make a few dollars and feed your family. So that's a program. Education is a program. We're gonna we have kindness class curriculum, and it's what I'm saying now. And I want kids to say these. I want kids to host these kindness classes because coming from kids is really important. Kids are our future. And so my message is to kids, be kind, and it's also to adults to remind them that kindness is important. Money is the root of all evil. I tell you, it destroys lives. And you know, how many rich people out there have you heard committing suicide? A lot. So don't think money is going to solve all your problems. I interview a lot of people. I've met, obviously tens of thousands of people, only of which 7,368 have agreed to try to follow the 3 commitments to kindness. Please try to follow the 3 commitments to kindness. I promise you, it will change the world. I'm told from very smart people that in about 3 generations, it might work. I'll be long dead, and hopefully one day in history they'll say, Monty, a.k.a. Dr. Fantastic, had the right idea. He sacrificed his life for it, which I'm doing. I'm giving up all material possessions so I can put any money that comes into me into promoting the 3 commitments to kindness. I've got a cooking show that's fantastic that is out there ready to be triggered. The Monument for Humanity, my movie, the documentary, all kind of great programs. And they are at drfantasticsworld.com. If you want to get involved, help me make a movie, help me make the cooking show. Cooking show is fantastic. It's called Cooking Styles of the Rich and Famous. Did 3 episodes. It's on the. You can watch them on the web at that website, drfantasticsworld.com. Worldkindnesslist.com is where yours is listed. Your first name only, because we all have first names. Your birth city, because we all have birth cities, and your ambassador number. And that's it. It's just keeping track of all the fantastic people out there that have agreed to try to follow the 3 commitments to kindness. Call me crazy. I'm crazy. I'm a lunatic. But I've got a mission, and that's to make the world a kinder place. It's impossible. I'm not going to say it's possible, because humankind is going to have to be visited by aliens. And by the way, aliens are here. They've been here forever. unfortunately, money's going to get in the way, like it did with COVID and other things and wars, and they're going to say that aliens are a danger to our world. So they're going to say, we're going to spend trillions of dollars now to protect the planet. No, they're thousands or not millions of years advanced from us. When you get smart, you don't get violent. The more intelligent a species is, the less violent they are. I mean, that's a fact. Be kind. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you're learning from what I'm doing, if you're growing from what I'm doing, if you think others can learn, grow, be happy, learn from this, please like, subscribe, share. This channel is not going to make me any money. I don't want it to make me any. It's a private channel just for our ambassadors. It's a secret. But I need a few more people. I'd probably be happy with, let's say, 100,000 people following the 3 commitments. 7,000 now. And if only 7,000 are that's enough. Because in this group, there are some really quite amazing people. Fantastic people. And now I'm going to put all their charities, all their organizations, if they want exposure, if they want to be successful, if they want people to follow them and learn by what they're doing and want to benefit from what they're doing, I'm going to put them on a website. Simple as that. For free. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic life. Be fantastic. Use the word fantastic. It's amazing. It makes you smile, which releases endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. A smile is infectious. It's contagious. It makes other people smile. And the smile releases stress. Random acts of kindness release stress, anxiety, and depression. Just a smile can make someone's day. I smile at everyone I see. I look in their eyes and I smile and I say, have a fantastic day. Or, hablas un día fantástico. It's in Spanish. So, have a fantastic day. That's it. Bye-bye.